G'day ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. I'm of course Akiaflos, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Path of Champions today in Legends of Runeterra, where once again we are going to be doing the 2.5-star weekly adventure against Lee Sin, and we are going to be using Misfortune for this one. So first of all, you might be wondering, oh Akiaflos, we already did the 2.5-star weekly adventure earlier, why are we doing it again? Well, that's simply because I wanted to do a really interesting run today. It's actually suggested by one of you guys as well. One of you left a comment here on the channel, and apparently you suggested taking a look at this with Misfortune. Now, for those of you who are familiar with Misfortune, you will probably already understand why this is, well, I don't want to say impossible, but rather challenging. And for those of you who are not familiar with Misfortune, I'm just going to quickly go through it with you right now. So first of all, we have to take a look at the special rules of this adventure, right? Hemorrhage. When any player's unit dies, deal 1 to their Nexus, okay? Blade in the Darkness. Round end, if the player's Nexus took damage this round, the foe's strongest unit strikes it. So, right off the bat, if you're familiar with Misfortune's star power, you'll see why, with this particular special rule combination here, it could be really challenging to use the Misfortune into this one. And for those of you who are not familiar, I'm just going to go over the Misfortune build right now. So, level 30 and 3-star Misfortune. Let's kick things off with the Star Powers, which is where everything will make sense. Nothing but Powder Monkeys too. Round start, summon a Powder Monkey. Hopefully the gears are turning in your head right now, and essentially if we go into the Powder Monkey, you'll understand why. Ephemeral on the Powder Monkey, last breath, deal 1 to the enemy Nexus. So first of all, it's ephemeral, right? The unit dies when it strikes or when the round ends. And coming back to the power earlier, we get 1 damage to the Nexus whenever our unit dies, and essentially that second star power there will have the enemy strike our Nexus whenever it sees it take damage. So I think you can understand where this is going at the present moment. Essentially we are self-inflicting damage on ourselves and making us susceptible to a really strong strike, so it could essentially be really scary. The good thing is that we are taking on a Lee Sin compared to a Zed. If this was a Zed, I don't think it would have been possible. We might have to use maybe a Gwen or something, but I really didn't want to use something like a lifesteal Gwen, so that's why we're gonna go with Misfortune. We're also just gonna see if this is possible, just a trial run if you will. Alright, so the next power, most wanted, +1 strike mana when an ally's attack, draw a unit. Most likely I'm gonna go for the power that will actually give us a +1/+0 whenever we draw a card. That could be really useful, but we'll have to see. So in terms of the champion level here, level 30 Misfortune, obviously fully upgraded. We have 40-star Nexus itself and the 3rd rare relic slot, but most importantly we have the Hero's Welcome. So in terms of the relics itself, same thing like I did in the Aurelion Sol run the first time here. Luden's Tempest, Stronger Inheritance, as well as the Tempest Blade, the same build. All your spells and skills deal 1 extra damage. Really nice with the Love Tap, as well as the what is it? I can't remember, the Misfortune skill essentially that will deal 1 to all battling enemies when allies attack. The Rally here is great, as well as the Tempest Blade. The reason why we're going with Rally and the Tempest Blade is so that when Misfortune levels up, because she needs to be on the board to level up, she will essentially stun every single enemy. We get the Rally, we get to close out the game. The quicker we can close out the game, the less danger it is for us essentially, so that's why we are going with this build. But yeah, we are going to see how this works. If I'm going to be honest with you, like I mentioned earlier, I think Gwen would probably be a better pick here, because essentially, yes, the Gwen is an ephemeral unit as well, but the good thing is that the Gwen has lifesteal, so that way we could recoup some health. Misfortune does not, so essentially we have to play really aggressively from the get-go and just wipe out the entire board. Alright, so we're gonna see how this works. Let's head into the Lee Sin and let's go. Alright, we're all loaded in, and as usual, final boss Lee Sin, middle boss Sejuani. We're gonna see how it works. Hopefully it's all well, because this could be a really scary adventure if things don't go to our favor. We're gonna need a super strong power, possibly a stun, or even a duplicate, just to make sure that we can get a lot of loot and Tempests to, you know, take advantage of the Misfortune there. Alright, so we're gonna head to the power node. We get a Stabilize. When you summon a champion, summon an exact ephemeral copy of it. Ideally, I would like to go with this, but we must remember that we are going to be dying here, and every death will contribute to 1 damage to our Nexus and possibly more. So I'm not going to go for the Stabilize, even though I do recognize it's good. Let's reroll here. Allies have Overwhelm. Okay, I think this could be useful, mainly because I considered going with a Troll King's Crown. That way all our units can get Overwhelmed and essentially just deal more damage to the Nexus straight up. But I think since we have this here, even though we can reroll, I feel like I want to go with this. Or you know what, let's reroll. I think we can do better than that. I think it should be okay. Okay, this is definitely much better. It was a good thing to reroll here. Mana flow is great. That means we can bring on Misfortune on turn 1. Higher Education, when you draw a card, give allies +1/+0. Even though this is exactly what I mentioned earlier, I am going to go with a mana flow because it is epic. It's harder to get. We can, of course, get this as well as the Overwhelm later on. So we're going to pick up the mana flow. Alright, let's take on the Sparring Student. Well, we start with the attack token, which is the good thing. We are gonna get rid of Monster Harpoon. We'll keep everything else because we should be guaranteed a MF draw here. Alright, we're gonna bring it on.
Nothing but powder monkeys.
We're gonna attack, of course. Is this the right choice to attack? Hold on. Let's see how much damage we deal. Deal 2. I think it should be fine. We're gonna commit. Yeah, we're gonna get some Nexus strikes here. 2 damage. Yep. So yeah, this is why I say it could be a little bit scary, a little bit problematic, especially on the defensive turns where we can't really do anything.
I know what I'm doing.
No, not MF. We're gonna block with this 3-2. We're gonna go with the Island Navigator. We're definitely not gonna play Monkey Business. In fact, if there's an opportunity to cut this out, I will probably cut this. It will not be that useful considering it means more damage for us, essentially. So what I'm gonna do is we're just gonna pass the turn here. We're gonna block as many units as we can. We're gonna block this 4-6. 2-4 here. 3-3 here. Actually, I'll put this 2-4 here. That'll be better.
We've been through it all.
Actually, now that I think about it, Monkey Business would still be fine because essentially we're already going to take 1 damage, right? So we might as well just bring on more because, you know, the damage is not going to stack. It doesn't mean like more monkey, you know, more last breath dies means more units are going to strike. It only counts for any 1 damage dealt to the Nexus, only 1 unit strikes. So hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully that sentence makes sense there. But yeah, I think you get what I'm trying to say. I don't think we need to cut the Monkey Business essentially. Alright, so we're going to pass the turn. Alright, we're gonna attack with the scout units first. I want to try to end it if we can.
From shores to hills, we know every acre.
Yeah, let's go Wave Rider. This is elusive here. Either way, we should get the win, no problem, because, you know, we have more than enough damage overall.
To my side.
Alright, off to a good start so far. I think I caught that there. We had like 32 health or something, which is a little bit problematic. But we get a Skarmoth of Vrina here with a free attack. That could be decent. We're gonna pick that up. Alright, let's head to the support champion here. Hopefully we get something aggressive. Something really, really aggressive. Lux, Renekton, and Fizz. Yeah, I don't really like any of these. I feel like I'm gonna reroll, but at the same time I don't want to waste it. I think we're just gonna go with the Bloodthirsty Marauder here. Actually, we should have gone with Lux, right? Luden's Tempest. Right. We should have gone with Lux. My apologies. But I wanted to play aggressive, so I thought Challenger and Renekton could be great. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to head to the Ren here, the Ren Shadowblade. That way we could pick up a health healing node. Could be important. So we're going to head towards the left, even though this is arguably more challenging compared to the right-hand side. Alright, you don't need 2 MFs. We're gonna keep 1 of it because I'm not confident of drawing a MF now so that we have the Renekton in the deck. We're gonna get rid of 1 MF. I think we'll get rid of Monkey Business as well. We'll keep the Jagged Butcher. We're gonna bring her on. Alright, so free Nexus. Beautiful. We're lucky here. Free Nexus is great. Oh, not a free Nexus. Take 2 damage. Yeah, healing notes are going to be extremely important for this one. Extremely important. Suspect a Shadow Fiend's coming on, so I think what I'm going to do here is... we can't play Jagged Butcher, because we're probably going to trade this guy. That could be worth. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. We'll pass the turn first. Alright, we're gonna trade this guy. Right, we're gonna drop one Jagger Butcher. Let's see if it attacks. And it does attack. Beautiful. We're gonna put the... We'll probably take 4 damage, right? I think it should be fine. Because if we play Make It Rain, this is guaranteed to die. We take 4 damage, we get more units surviving. Okay, we have the healing note next turn, so I'm not really that concerned. We're gonna skip the block.
Never stop shooting.
Let's drop the Wave Rider. Alright, tell you what, we're gonna attack straight up. We'll go Ruthless Predator. Give an ally +2 and give an enemy vulnerable. Okay, so we'll give +2 to MF. And we'll give this guy vulnerable. We'll grab a... Oh, we should have given this guy +2. That way we could kill the Ren. Okay, okay. Well, let's find out. We should still get the win here, right? Yeah, we definitely should get the win. Yeah, definitely. Cool.
Fortune smiles.
So far, so good. I'm not really sure how long this is gonna last, but I'm thankful it is lasting. Let's go ahead and grab a Challenger with a box to that could be important. Regeneration on Corsair is probably the worst one to get, unless we could get some, you know, what do you call that, some buffs to the card later on. But I think I'd rather go with the Spell Shield and the box because it seems okay. Yeah, Challenger could be useful too, because we need to possibly challenge some units. Or, actually, hold on, let me just think about this 1 second. We have a lot of 2-cost units with Vulnerable, so... yeah, I don't think we really need the Boxtopus. We're gonna go with Corsair. I think we should be able to pick up some buffs later on that will actually take advantage of regeneration. Maybe some health buffs and whatnot, so we're gonna go ahead and grab that. Right, let's set the healer here. We're definitely gonna purchase healing. How much health do we need? We need back like 13 health, so I think we're just gonna purchase healing. Alright, so let's set the Silent Shadowseer. Things are going well, things are going well. Alright, so Monkey Business, Petty Officer, we're gonna get rid of both the Petty Officers and the Monkey Business. Let's see if we could get a unit on the turn 1, or not, we'll probably just play the Misfortune. Marauder, it's fine, we're gonna drop Misfortune anyway.
Nothing but powder monkeys.
Right. We're not gonna attack with Misfortune because this will just straight up kill it, I believe.
Time for violence.
Because Ephemeral will disappear upon strike, not, you know, upon taking damage. Alright, so we're gonna commit. Ah, okay. Unless it refuses to attack, so it's gonna strike here. And now it dies, alright. Okay, it's a little bit scrappy, but it is what it is. It's expected since we are intentionally going in at a disadvantage here. Let's go with... $2-5. I think we're gonna drop the Corsair here first.
Cover me, Crackshaw. You got it, Captain.
We can bring on Jagged Butcher and Bloodthirsty Marauder. We'll commit this. Take 2 damage again, but it's fine. Jagged Butcher with a Plunder.
Started without me.
Bloodthirsty Marauder.
Their bones will litter the desert.
You know, if push comes to shove, we're just gonna try to overwhelm the Nexus and, you know, deal a lot of damage. Right. We got Isle Navigator here, but ideally... I don't want to play it because we will be missing out on the spare unit. Well, actually, we can take advantage of that because we can, of course, circumvent the... Oh, we can't circumvent that. I was hoping we were able to, you know, replace this and bring on something else. Obviously, that's not going to happen. But we could still make it work. I tell you, that's what we'll do. We'll drop the Island Navigator. We lose the extra unit, but it's fine. I want that scout. Alright, so... we're not gonna play Make It Rain yet. Let's attack with a Scout first. Alright, and now we'll attack.
Always forward.
Let's go... +2 on MF. Vulnerable on the 5-3. We're gonna grab a Ruinous Path, I guess. We should have the win here, actually.
Captain's orders. Bullet to
We definitely do. Beautiful.
That's how we do things in Bilgewater.
You know, like I said, things are going well so far, but I imagine it's going to be much more difficult when we get deeper in the run, when we take on the Vicious Enemy, as well as the Lee Sin, and maybe even the Sejuani boss itself, but we'll have to see. Let's grab a Make It Rain here with the Summoner's Stone, seems like a great pickup. And we're going to head to the Spells Chest. That will actually incentivize us to play Summoner's Stone earlier, that way we could get a spare champion, which could be great. Select a spell to add 2 copies to your deck. Flash Reach could be important here because essentially we might want to frostbite some enemies and prevent it from striking. Grant your strongest ally a random rare item. This game sounds great as well. We're going to pick this up. And we're going to take on the Fae Bladetwirler. Alright, 2 MFs again. We're going to get rid of one of her. And we're going to get rid of Petty Officer and Ruthless Predator as well.
The fluffy tails fool ya.
We get Fae here. I think we're gonna drop Hired Gun.
Who's on top of the bounty board today?
We're gonna go Marauder as well with the spare mana.
For our God!
Here's our chance.
That didn't strike for some reason. It should have struck, right? Run in the player's Nexus took damage. The 4 strongest in it strikes it. Did it strike? I wasn't paying attention. I think it did, but, you know, I didn't notice. Alright, we're gonna go MF here.
Nothing but powder monkeys.
We're gonna attack.
Time to make some coin.
Actually, I'll put this guy here. Oh no, round start get an extra mana gem. We might want to keep that. Alright, so we'll kill this 4-3. It's fine.
I dare you.
My training is unconventional.
Right, so this guy's gonna die at the end of the round, right? So we might as well just play Monkey Business, get more damage onto the Nexus. We are still gonna take damage regardless, so... yeah, I think we'll do it. It's cool.
Patrol 1, Patrol 2, Patrol 3.
Perfectly fine.
Here, sound the alarm.
Can, of course, heal up later. But I think we might still want to cut the Monkey Business, in all honesty. It seems like, because I forgot that, you know, we actually deal 1 extra damage for every unit dying, so it could be worth to actually get, you know, to play less Monkey Businesses. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll do it next turn. Let's drop the Slippery Wave Rider. At least we can block this elusive here. Potentially.
Give me a sweet bun. Heightens the senses.
Yeah, we can only block 1 elusive. Let's block the 3-2. Gonna put this 2-1 here. Not gonna let Misfortune take damage.
Bring the others. Affirmative.
Worth it.
You definitely need the health next turn. You know, if we can't cut this card, we're probably intentionally not gonna play it. I think that could be worth. We're gonna drop the Verna here because she has a free attack.
Flee now or burn. My training is unconventional.
Alright, I think we can attack with everything. We're pretty safe here.
Behold our fury.
Let's put Misfortune last. It's not gonna make a difference, but we're gonna do it anyway.
Don't want any trouble.
It's gonna recall here. To prevent that from happening, we're just gonna play Make It Rain straight up.
things in Bilgewater.
Alright, so I think we're gonna go with the Hothead here. Black Cleaver, when I'm summoned, double my power and health on the Yordle Ranger could be great. Really expensive, however. Grant all allies with equal or less power than me +0/+1. Hothead, grant the top champion in your deck +1/+1 any random keyword. Round start, getting extra mana gem this round. Yeah, that can actually be decent. I think we're gonna go for that. Even though this Black Cleaver is possibly better. Kinda expensive, however. Alright, so we're gonna head to the shop here. Grab a power, of course. We get an Emperor's Die. That's another extra ephemeral. We are not gonna want that because that is kinda bad. We're definitely not gonna reroll as well because essentially I don't want to waste any rerolls here. So we're just gonna head. Actually, let's check the shop first. Let's see if there's anything we might need. Scar Round seems fine, but I don't think I want that. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna need anything here. Let's just head to the healer node. We are definitely gonna want to grab the health. We need the health. And we're gonna take on the Sejuani.
Trust.
Oh, I can already tell the vicious enemy is probably going to be a nightmare, but we'll deal with it. So let's go ahead and get rid of Monkey Business. We are definitely not going to want to play that. We're going to get rid of Slippery Wave Rider and Monster Harpoon as well. We'll keep the Hothead in case we don't draw a 3-cost. If we draw a Renekton, we can't play this, but chances are we should be drawing a Misfortune. Right, Misfortune on. Frostbite. Oh, shared spoils, okay. Alright, free attack then. Yeah, that's probably gonna be 3 damage here, right? No? Wait, impact. Oh, when strikes while attacking. Okay, okay.
Smell that varg? Fear.
Holy shit, 9-8. We are probably screwed. We might have to Frostbite here, actually. We're gonna drop the Bloodthirsty Marauder first. We are definitely gonna want to Frostbite that guy. Alright, we're gonna put MF here. At least we get some damage back onto this guy. Alright, Island Navigator.
The ocean charts our course.
Put the Corsair, because that's damage.
Keep firing till they're dead on the ground.
Frostbite,
My kind of
Fear the
fight.
North. Alright, we're gonna attack. We might lose this guy, but it's fine.
Tear them apart.
Apparently not. Alright, we're gonna attack again. We might lose our unit here, but I think it's gonna be worth. I don't think we need this extra mana gem anymore. I'd rather see if we could force this guy to block, because the last thing I want is this guy surviving and dealing 12 damage to our Nexus. Let's see if we could force it to block. And it doesn't block. Oh well. We're gonna take 12 damage here. This is why health is important. This is absolutely why health is important.
Nothing.
We definitely need to control a little bit here. I'm definitely not gonna bring on any monkey business and whatnot. We're gonna drop the Renekton.
My Sorin grows hungry.
Alright, we're gonna use the Renekton as the rally here. It's a good thing we have the rally on the Renekton as well. That is really important. Because essentially we can attack with Misfortune, double up, stun everyone, and get the win. Clutch to victory. Give an ally +2/+0 and give an enemy vulnerable this round. We're not gonna play that yet. Holy shit, let's go hired gun, because we need the vulnerable.
Dangerous eyes. I like that.
Not just the eyes, you know.
Alright, I think we might have to win here. A really clutch victory as well, 9 damage. Give an ally +2, we're gonna give it to MF. We're gonna give vulnerable to... this guy. It shouldn't matter because MF should level up here. We'll just pick up something random first. Let's go to Merciless Hunter. It shouldn't matter really because MF should level up here, right? And she's gonna stun everyone. That means they all can't block and we should get the win. Okay, cool.
All eyes on me. That's how we do things in Bilgewater.
Oh guys, you saw how scary that was there. 2 health left. Not that great. We're gonna go with Fearsome Misfortune because we are summoning her on turn 1. We can potentially get a lot of Nexus damage if we could get the Fearsome off, so we're gonna go with that. Not the overwhelm I'd want, but it's cool. We're gonna head to the power node here. Refill your spell mana. When you draw a card, give allies +1. Okay, this is great because essentially every attack means a draw and every draw means a +1, so we're gonna pick this up. Right, we have a champion item chest here as well as another power. I think I fancy another power. We're gonna take our chances against the Arbiter of the Peak, which is really scary, all things considered, because this could actually summon a terrible unit first. But we're gonna give this a shot. You know, there's really no harm trying. Even though if we lose, it's fine. We have the revive, so we're gonna give this a shot. It starts with the attack token, not great. We're gonna get rid of Monkey Business, of course. We'll keep Hired Gun and Island Navigator. We'll keep the Renekton as well. We should get a Misfortune draw here. I'd be surprised if we did. Oh lord, it's a Renekton. You have got to be joking. Okay, tell you what, we might play the Make It Rain here. Yeah, we'll let this attack first. Alright, so we're gonna block this guy. And we'll play Make It Rain. That way we take only 1 damage. At least we get a Lucian here, which is great. This is scary. This is terrible. What a nightmare. Okay, we finally get Misfortune. We're gonna bring on. Healing ally 4, alright. Oh my god, 0 cost Sunburst. You have got to be joking. Let's go Corsair first. Go Hired Gun.
I deal in coins and carnage.
Right, this is what we'll do. We'll attack like so. Track this 1/6 here. We'll try to push for as much damage as possible. Get another Misfortune, which is great. We're dealing damage, but we need to be really careful. Please have no Sunburst left. I really don't want a damn Sunburst. Okay, actually we might be able to take advantage of this. Island Navigator first. Resolve, it's fine.
Return something to keep us
We're gonna need more coffins.
Right, we're gonna drop the MF.
Nothing but powder monkeys.
Alright, no, it doesn't want to attack. Cool, cool, it's cool. Okay, I tell you what, we might be able to get a lot of attacks here. Let's go and get the scout down first. Right. We're gonna go Renekton and replace this 4-1.
You cannot hide forever, Nexus.
Alright, silences that, it's cool.
I'm mad about gems.
I can see that.
Be nice.
We're gonna attack with everything, I guess.
Ready? Aim.
Silence this round. Okay, so we still have the option to play it next round. Let's go Ruthless Predator. We'll want to trigger the rally with Renekton. Misfortune is a couple attacks away, so I think we'll go +2/+0 on... Misfortune, because she has Fearsome. None of these can block. We'll go vulnerable on the 8/9 Sojourners. So Renekton is going to be like our, you know, rally triggering unit, I guess. We're going to go with Desert Duo, just for fun. Not for fun, but, you know, because we need to pick up a card. And we'll drag this guy to Renekton. Now, if any of these block these guys, and I believe they should. Do we have enough for Vrina here? Vrina is going to need 6 costs. Okay, so we're not going to play Make It Rain yet. Let's attack like so. Oh, we may not actually need Vrina, but we should be able to get the win here because we are at out of mana. I tell you what, let's just play Vrina for fun. We've come this far, we need to celebrate our victories. It is perfectly okay, we have to win.
All eyes on me.
Put to rest.
Alright, we've gotten this far, which is great. The vicious enemy is done, and quite frankly, I'm feeling super confident we should be okay, you know, at this point in time. Probably the main test was probably the vicious enemy. But yeah, we still have Lee Sin up ahead. We are going to grab the Jagged Butcher with the Elusive here. Could be really useful. And we are going to head on to the Power Node, our well-deserved Power Node. We get a Sharing is Caring, your spells cost 1 less. Endurance, we are going to go with Sharing is Caring. It seems like probably the best one out of this set, even though we're not going to get too many keywords. We can get some scouts, which could be great. We're going to go with that. And we're going to head to the shop note here. We are going to grab a Power, of course. We get a Alice at +1/+0 is perfect. We are purchasing this. And in terms of the cards, I don't see anything I like, so we're just going to ignore. And let's see, we have a item chest, a Monster Harana, and another shop. We're gonna head to another shop. We're gonna take on the Zinneia. Alright, Slippery Wave Rider and Flash Freeze. We're gonna keep the Flash Freeze, looks like a good pocket option. We're gonna get rid of the Wave Rider. We're gonna keep the Jack Butcher and the Corsair. But we should be able to draw a Misfortune. Oh god, it's another Renekton. Oh, we do get the MF, cool. MF on?
Nothing but powder monkeys.
From shores to hills, we know every acre.
I tell you, this is what we'll do. Play Make It Rain first. Actually, no, let's pass the turn first. Oh, crap. I was hoping we'd pass the turn, see if it summons anything else. But unfortunately, that wasn't the case. I probably should have read that better as well, because it was out of mana. I didn't, you know, I wasn't paying attention here. My apologies. We're gonna drop the Island Navigator first.
Every wave is a path.
When rhythm takes hold, there is no time for fear.
Okay, I think I have a kind of insane game plan here. Let's play Make It Rain. How coincidentally we take all of these out. Beautiful. Jagged Butcher on. We get elusive on everyone. Holy shit. We are gonna attack straight up with all the elusives first. And since they all have scout except the Jacks, we're gonna hang him back. Should trigger the scout damage. We actually win here on turn 1.
Fighting never gets old.
Alright, good stuff. We get a Cataclysm and an Absolver here. Given ally +2/+1, you have level a champion in this game, create a, Absolver's return in hand. I think we're gonna go with Cataclysm. It could be better, because free attack is great, it levels up Misfortune, and at the same time, it will trigger the Luden's Tempest thing. So, yeah, I think we're gonna go with this. Alright, let's head to the shop note here. We're gonna grab a power, of course. We have a best defense. This is the final note. I think we're just gonna spend the rerolls. Vanguard Lookouts. Lurker is not bad. We're gonna grab that. In terms of cards, I don't see anything I really like, so we're just gonna ignore it. And we are gonna head to the healer node here. Oh crap, we should have purchased healing. Oh my god. Well, it's fine. 39 out of 40 is not bad at all, so we're just gonna take on the Lee Sin and see if this is workable or winnable. Alright, we're gonna get rid of Hot Head Monkey Business and we'll keep Make It Rain. We'll probably keep the Hired Gun as well. Because, apparently we are not drawing too many Misfortunes for some reason. But it is what it is. Alright, as I said, we were not drawing Misfortunes, we get a Misfortune. Alright, we're gonna plop on.
Hey there, little one.
We're gonna attack like so. I think the Lee Sin is probably gonna... Probably not gonna block here, right? Yeah, it's not gonna block. Didn't want to give the Misfortune because it would just die. Take 3 damage back in return. Not the greatest, but it's fine. Need to be really careful with what we play here. I believe it's gonna create 2 Resonating Strikes, right? So once that Resonating Strike does come on, it could be worth to Frostbite the Lee Sin. Does he have Spell Shield? He doesn't have Spell Shield. Okay, so we're probably gonna go Hired Gun.
You're cute from your arms. Firepower's always in style.
These are burst spells, though. This is a predicament indeed. What a predicament. It's probably going to play both of these. I'm really sure it's going to play both of these. We're probably going to take damage here. Well, there's really nothing we can do. Just, commit the block and see what happens. Yeah, we're going to take 7 damage here. Yeah, we're gonna play Make It Rain, see if we could get rid of the barrier on the Lee Sin, and maybe kill this Claws of the Dragon, if we're lucky, of course. Alright, beautiful. Alright, Ari's a really great pickup here, because Misfortune will get quick attack, which means she can attack more confidently. Let's go Renekton first. We're not gonna go with the Jagged Butcher yet, even though the Elusive is great. I don't think I want to go for that yet. I want to see if we can trigger the Plunder. But this Renekton is probably not gonna die anyway. Is he? I tell you what, if we could trigger the Plunder after, that would be better, because that way we could get more damage, and potentially, if something kills the Renekton, could be good as well. I think this Lee Sin is probably gonna kill the Renekton. So it's a risk. It's a really big risk here, because if we don't play this right, we are in trouble. But if we play this right, it could be great. All right, I tell you what, we are gonna take the risk. We are gonna attack. The first time I attack strike, swap me with the ally to my right, then recall it. Because I think I'm gonna want Ari to recall this 4-1 in case it it dies or something. So we're gonna put Lee Sin here. Now, I'm gonna hope that it plays the Sonic Wave. I don't think it's gonna play, but if it does play, we get a barrier. It will kill the Renekton, potentially with the +2/+0 that's gonna be a follow-up from the Resonating Strike. It could kill the Renekton, trigger the rally, and we should be fine. So, I'm gonna attack like so and see what happens.
Conflict is all in the mind.
Stun some Misfortune, so unfortunate. I was hoping you get the berry here. Alright, at the very least we get all our champions here. I think we're just gonna give them elusive right now. I know it's a weird play. Like I said, I was trying to gamble to get the what do you call it, the rally from the Renekton, and then bring on the plunder. That way we could have got more maximum value. But it's fine. I think we're gonna attack now. We are gonna go Cataclysm. We're gonna attack with the Renekton. Yeah, we can trigger a rally this way. It could be great. Alright, we're gonna do that. Let's go with the Vanguard Squire as well. It's not really that important if I'm gonna be honest. I think we're just gonna go with the Vanguard Squire. Because none of these units are beneficial to us. Alright, we'll sacrifice the 6-1 and we have the win. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Alright, cool.
Time for violence.
All eyes on me.
It doesn't really matter.
Naturally.
Alright guys, and that is the attempt with Misfortune done. To be honest with you, I think I was really lucky this run because, you know, if we did not get this mana gem here, I think it would have gone so much differently. Well, I don't think we would have lost, but we probably wouldn't have won as comfortably as I did. I think I would have still won, but probably at a, you know, with a more hard-fought battle, a hard-fought victory, if you will. But yeah, I was really lucky I got a mana flow here. GameStar get a mana gem really helped us out a lot. Mainly because, you know, like I said, Misfortune was dealing damage to herself essentially with the Nothing But Powder Monkeys, and essentially without any lifesteal. The Gwen has lifesteal, don't you forget. So, without the lifesteal, it would have gone, let's just say, a whole lot worse if we didn't get the mana flow here. So I was really lucky in that front, but still, you have to give credit where credit is due. I think, you know, the Sejuani was probably the toughest fight of the battle because you saw that we got like 12 damage on the turn 1 or turn 2 or something because of the, what was that, the Pharaoh Mystic or something. So, to be honest, I don't think there's a reason to replicate this unless you're just, you know, a thrill seeker and you'd like to see how things goes. But yeah, the good thing is, like I said, we got some really good powers here which was able to save our arse, and I think we were also kind of lucky as well in terms of the battles itself. A lot of battles actually, you know, did not summon enemies on the turn 1, and I believe also the, what is it, the vicious enemy there, I can't remember, it's the Arbiter of the Peak, right, the Targon thing, the Targon unit, did not get any OP units on the early turns, aside from the Mountain Sojourners, of course, which we easily circumvented by using the Renekton and the Rally, and I think the Lucian also helped out a little bit, so it was a definitely great, you know, luck there to get the Lucian with the, what is it, the item there as well. So yeah, definitely a really, really lucky run, all things considered. But yeah, this proves that, you know, it's not impossible, it's just rather challenging. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed this run, and if you did, consider leaving a like as well as subscribing. I really do appreciate that support, but most importantly, it's so that you don't miss future episodes or uploads of Legends of Runeterra or Path of Champions content just like this one. And with that being said, this is Keflo signing off. Thank you so much for watching, and thanks for joining me as well. Hopefully I catch you guys in the next episode. Goodbye.